Is Nepal next Sri Lanka? Can Nepal also become like Sri Lanka in next few years? Hello everyone, this is Geeta Sharma and in this video we will be discussing about the economic situation of Sri Lanka and can Nepal also become like Sri Lanka in next few years. At first, let us know why Sri Lanka came into such situation that it is not being able to provide basic necessities to its people. The economy of Sri Lanka is highly dependent upon tourism industry and the agricultural exports like tea, garment, rubber and coconut etc. The 12 to 15% of the GDP came from tourism industry, but due to COVID-19, the tourism industry got collapsed and the GDP decreased. The country is involved in import business more than the export business, due to which foreign reserve decreased in the country. The only source of foreign reserve was from the tourism industry, which got collapsed during the COVID-19 period. Due to decrease in foreign reserve, the inflation increased in country and the spending capacity of people also decreased. That is why they were not able to buy their basic necessities also. The second reason why the country came into such situation is that the country is being ruled by a single family. The president, prime minister are all from the same family, due to which the corruption rise in the country. And not only that, the country had taken loan from the foreign countries and the agencies like IMF and spent it in non-productive sector to show off only. The next reason is that the country was trying to become fully organic. The country had banned the import of fertilizers in the country. That is why, due to no availability of fertilizers, the people were not able to produce enough food for themselves. That is why the food needed to be imported from foreign countries. But there was no enough foreign reserve in the government. That is why the country was not able to import food also. That is why it came in very bad situation. The next reason is that the very bad policy of Sri Lanka. The country had very bad fiscal policy. It was not able to amend or change its policy. The government was ignoring the problem of the country. That is why it had came into such very bad situation. Now we will discuss how Nepal's situation is similar to Sri Lanka and how it is different. The main similarities between Nepal and Sri Lanka is the effect of COVID-19. The tourism industry of Nepal is also very huge industry which has been affected by COVID-19, and the remittance is also being decreasing in our country due to COVID-19. The main source of foreign reserve in our country are from tourism industry and remittance. Both of these are affected by COVID-19, due to which foreign reserve was decreasing in our country. The next thing is that our country is also taking loan and spending it in non-productive sector. For example, Pokhara Airport. The experts and economists say that if we pay all the income in 100 years also, then also we are not able to repay the loan taken from China to build the Pokhara airport. And not only that, our country is facing trade deficit of 9.28 billion US dollar. Our country is importing goods equal to 10.7 billion US dollar and exporting only 1.2 billion US dollar. That is why the foreign reserve is decreasing in our country. Another problem in our country is that the unofficial transaction of money. The money which had to be sent through the official channels like bank, it's been sent through the hundi. That is why the liquidity is decreasing in our country. Inflation has also risen in our country, but it is not similar to Sri Lanka. Our country's foreign reserve has also been decreased by 20% since last month. The NRB says that the foreign reserve has been decreased from 12 billion US dollar to 9.6 billion US dollar, and it says that we will be able to only import goods for only 6 to 7 months from now. Despite all these negative signs, our country is not even close to reach to Sri Lanka, because our country is not only dependent upon tourism as like Sri Lanka. Our country has better fiscal policies and there are new policies coming forward in these days. Our central bank has realized the mistake of Sri Lanka and has learned lesson from it. It has brought different fiscal policies like cash margin policy, which will decrease the import of goods like potato chips and other things. However, we are not at the risk of being like Sri Lanka, but we are not risk-free also. If the inflation again rises due to Russia-Ukraine war and again the new variant of COVID-19 will come, then we will reach to the same situation. That is why our country must bring new long-term policies in order to develop our country and become self-sufficient. We should not be dependent in only remittance for our foreign reserves. So we have to increase the export business and decrease the import business. This can be done by providing incentives to the industries. We can take the example of Nepal Electricity Association. It has been exporting electricity to India and being dependent in India for its profit, but rather it should provide the electricity to the industries in our country so that they are inspired to produce more goods and services in less money. In such a way, our country should focus in the long-term development and bring long-term fiscal policies and different policies for the long-term development. That is it for today, guys. What do you think about the fiscal policy of Nepal and what new policies can be brought in Nepal for the long-term development? Please write it down in comment section. And if you like the video, then like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.